Senior Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity. He joins us via Zoom this evening. Well, Mr. Additional, good evening and thank you for joining us on the program. And may I say, happy Boxing Day to you.
Thank you. Good evening. Compliments of the season.
I wish you the same. Well, it must have been quite a scare, and that's where I want to begin from. When you heard that Mr. Garba Shehu had tested positive for COVID-19, although he says it is mild, well, Nigerians also got to hear confirmation via a message he put out. He's your colleague, your friend, I should say, and you work closely together. How are you holding up on your own side?
Well, what I like to say is that presidential aides are human. They can fall sick, they can recover, they can contact virus, and the virus can also disappear.
Just a moment, if I may butt in here. We're having a lot of interference with your audio. So if you could just help us turn down any output source, any speaker around you that might be giving out audio, because it's interfering with our conversation. So if that is done, you can please pick up from where you left off.
Just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's sorted.
Okay,
please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it's been done now. Yes, what I was trying to say is that presidential aides are just human. If anything happens to human beings, it can also happen to presidential aides. The fact that we are presidential aides does not make us to be immune from certain things. If there is a virus that is ravaging society, well, it can touch anybody. So Malam Garba Shehu has confirmed that, yes, he tested positive, but he said it's mild. And I believe that by now, because it happened since Wednesday, by now, he should almost have beaten it, if he has not beaten it already. There is no cause for alarm.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the good news we look forward to. But for you, having been in contact with him as well, I'm just wondering, how are you holding up?
Well, I also believe God for the best. If it happens, I'll recover. So that's just it.
Just to be clear, it's been reported that the virus is ravaging the State House. In fact, you referenced the virus ravaging the world. So for the president's aides and the State House, how many people have been affected?
No, that will not be within my purview to discuss. Maybe if you get the presidential doctor or anybody in the medical side, they will tell you. I wouldn't know because it's a private thing. If it happens to anybody, it's between that person and possibly the doctor. It's not going to be a general knowledge. So I may not be able to say.
Right. It's just important to respond to some of these issues because they're out there. People can just go to town with it. And just to clear this one as well, is the president isolating, saying that, I mean, those close to him have been affected?
No, I think Mr. President is quite fine. He's doing his normal routine, following his normal schedule. But if anybody close to him tests positive, that person is required to stay away till he tests again and he tests negative. So Mr. President just follows his normal schedule and routine.
Well, we wish you the very best, really, at this time.